run up.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through. But don't break.
Yeah. Back at it once again, man. It's me, Mr. Beans, man. Stony Cook, Hustle Stack, Shondo. This is Parlay with Us. We're bringing it to you guys, live again all the time, every time, live in effect. We got the team in tonight, which is Sunday night, man. We always come through live on a Sunday night, make it our business. And as you can see in the title, man, I just put it in there like who won in this trade, in this big NBA trade, and would LBJ get another title with this trade? So that's I got to put it out there because that's the question right now, because this is a big trade, guys. As far as just for me being on the outside looking, not even watching basketball like that to the full effect yet for the season. So that's why I'm wondering is, who won in this trade, and is LBJ still surviving another year or two with something going on with this Luka move? So what y'all think about that Parlay with Us team? What's up with that? What y'all think, man? Yeah, anybody can take it.
It's going to take time in terms of who wins the trade. Is Luka
I agree.
in better shape? Is he going to get in better shape? It seems to me the Lakers they're in rebuild mode because they don't have a big now. They lost they five. Now they got two players that are alike. So I feel like they starting to rebuild. They're in the rebuild mode. They got a young Luka. They better hope to God that this guy gets in some type of shape because they got a good guy. They could build off him, no doubt about it. But it's his work ethic, his dedication. Is he gonna be in it? As you've seen in the past, this dude was drinking beers like after one of the games, the playoff games last year. So you kind of get an idea.
He's Russian though,
right? So it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to see who won the trade. But the Lakers are in a better position, I feel, than the Mavericks are. Answer that question that way. I think they're in a better position, but they're gonna have to get more players. I think this is just the beginning of a rebuild over there in LA, and they need to trade LeBron. I agree, Stone. You took the words out of my mouth. I agree. Trade LeBron, man. Get young. Start building a nucleus around Luka, and that's where they need to go with it right now.
I'm gonna let Doe answer this part of the question before I ask this next part. Go ahead, Doe.
I think. For this year, I think Dallas want to trade, in my opinion, because if Kyrie and Anthony Davis and they could coexist, and you got a good bench. As much as Anthony Davis is 31, obviously for the future, and it depended on if Luka wants to take care of himself. I've been telling people. People didn't believe me. I told someone the other day, I said, I don't know if they would sign Luka back. I'm not a Luka hater. I actually love Luka's for what he is for the NBA. I'm a fan of the NBA, so I like his guy. I like Joker. I'm just saying though, these guys don't take care of themselves. We got on James Harden. We called him a fat slob, strip club this, piece of shit. This. The media killed him, and he deserved that. Don't get it twisted. But Luka doesn't do it Luka's not spending money in the strip clubs in your face. He's doing this shit behind the scenes. My boss is from where he's from. And he was telling me that's just their way they live, bro. That's what they do. They eat, drink, that's what they do. It's not something we laugh about it like it's cultural. I'm not saying that like all alcoholics and they all don't take care of themselves. My boss was telling me this. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you really take it serious, man. I believe he could be better on the defensive end if he was in better shape. It's not because he probably tries to play, but he can't. He's gassed. He could do it on one end, but he can't do it on the other. And I don't think they wanted to give him $345 million. If I was the Lakers, I would have took the shot on it, though. Don't get it twisted, because AD ain't the most fragile guy. Ain't the most,
So
he's been okay the last few years, but for this year, I like it for the Dallas, man. If AD and Kyrie and PJ And that kid Max Christie, he ain't bad off another 7th, 8th man off the bench. You got the kid Lively. I don't know, man.
So
I don't mind it for them this year, but future, if Luka's in shape, I like it for the Lakers. But present sense, I think Dallas want to trade this at this moment.
now, my quick question is just to segue a little bit off of that question is, if Luka's a great player, guys.
Great player.
Yes,
right?
Great player.
Great player. Generational. What you think? Stacks, what you think?
It's amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I think the long run.
No, I'm just saying, what do you think about the player? Is he a great player?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So if he's a great player, why did Dallas make this type of move?
Because they've been telling him. I mean, Dean, they've been telling him to get in shape for the longest time. They've been telling him to get in shape for the longest time. This
conditioning thing has really been a
problem. This has been an undercurrent story for 2 or 3 years now.
I know I'm going to probably jump into another because y'all talking about conditioning, and I don't want to make it seem like I don't want to make it to seem like, you know what I'm saying, y'all talking about practice, but y'all talking about conditioning. Is Zion having this same issue?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
No, not this year. He ain't. Zion's in shape. I'm telling you that.
But he had that issue.
But he had this. No, we're talking about over his career. He's had this issue. I don't know what he's doing as far as.
No, that's what I'm saying. Now, do you think New Orleans is going to go all in with Zion, even though he had he had a weight issue? Even though he had a weight issue, you think they will move him?
He don't want to be there.
He don't want to be there. Okay.
He don't want to be there.
Yeah, they paid him already.
Nah, but he got a weird contract. He only gets paid like based upon the games he plays.
Oh,
damn. So every time he misses games, he's not getting paid.
You serious?
He got a
If he missed a game, he's not. He's contract in the NBA. You're telling me, Stack, that if he don't make a game,
Stack, you taught me something now. I didn't know
that.
Look
it up. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
I believe Zion, I didn't know. Zion got one of the most unique contracts in the NBA. Like if he misses games, certain amount of games, he don't make that money. He makes money, but not like you think, not like that contract he signed. He would have to, in order for him to make that money in his contract, he has to play. He's had everybody was telling him not to sign that deal, and he signed it anyway. But so he was banking on. I just think this year he just got bad luck with injuries. That whole team got bad luck with injuries this year.
Yeah,
but then it ain't just
is he out again?
Yeah, it's his hamstring. He's had that problem since he's been in the league with his hamstring.
Hammy, man, I'm telling you that shit is a problem.
Is it the way he plays?
It's his shape, it's his body. I'm telling you, it's his body. He just doesn't do enough, man. You gotta get
this year he's in shape, though, Stoney. This year he's in shape. He is.
I just feel like these guys need to like get with guys that are known for being. They just lazy in off season. You got to really take care of your body, man. Shout out to LeBron, man. Look what he's doing. You got to get with a guy like that and take notes on how I could take care of my body. These guys are not taking care of their body because those type of injuries is from not taking care of yourself, not eating right, not stretching or doing certain activities. There's a certain process in the off season that's gonna prepare you for those long, grueling seasons. Because the hammy is such a common injury in the NBA, but you gotta like treat that in the off season and have your body in shape.
Yeah, because
you won't have to deal with those injuries.
Even if he's in shape this year, if you've been fucking around with your body for the last 3 or 4 years, it's like being an alcoholic. You could be sober 4 or 5 years, you're still gonna have stuff lingering from when you weren't in the. He was never in shape before, and now he's in shape. Cool, but he's still his body's still beat up from all that bullshit he was doing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. That's the thing I told people about with Luka. That's why I never really put him as the best player in the league. He should be, or he could be. But I just don't think he took that whole other part of the whole game. It's like LeBron. I can say what I want about LeBron, but I was telling Stats that I can't say he ain't the greatest of all time because if you look at everything he's doing at his age, you're gonna put that a testament. He ain't just doing it. He just ain't doing it like getting by. He's literally doing it because he's taking care of himself.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. That's why I respect what he's doing.
His offseason conditioning.
Luka could be that way. Shea's probably gonna be that way. Shea look like he's look like. I mean, I know we got different body types. I'm not a fucking scientist. I ain't gonna get into all that.
Right.
But Tatum, even though it is what it is with him, we have his flaws, but they take care of themselves, man. Those type of guys is what you want to invest in. And I'm gonna tell you that I know this for a fact. They weren't gonna get that man 345, whatever the super duper max was, if he's out here taking this as a game. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if he could score 35 or not. They want him there game in and game out. You know?
That was my
LeBron's always shows up to play.
I mean, Luka don't miss no games though.
Nah, he has those. He has those stats.
When does he miss? Because he played. You remember in through the whole playoffs, he was gimping, but he played that whole. He
tries to fight. No, I'm not saying he don't want to. He's missed games. This is the longest he's missed that I can remember off the top of my head.
This year is the longest.
I agree, but before that, he hasn't. It wasn't like he's out for like a month. He ain't doing no Embiid. He ain't on that Embiid shit. That's not no clown shit like him.
Another one.
But he's basically not available. They worry about him. Put it that way. And I think they have a right to.
Dallas. I'm sorry, dog. He ain't going. He ain't leaving my building.
Shout out to David Burns, man. Shout out David Burns.
Luka got to sit down. That is when you have a.
No, I agree with that though. That's a whole different argument though. I agree with that. I'm not saying they should have got. I'm just saying why they did.
I'm just saying you got to sit down and talk around and point blank. They ain't really put pieces around him till last year, and they did it in the middle.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, so maybe he wanted to be out too.
Maybe he wanted to leave too. That's what I'm saying. You never know.
I mean, he pretty much carried that damn team. They I mean, your boy should still be there. My man from the Knicks, they got rid of him.
Definitely. Definitely still be there.
Every time, I mean, okay.
Homeboy, from the Knicks. Yeah.
Brunson was there. So okay, he don't play no D. So you put players around him that do play D. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build around him. I mean, fuck, we had Isaiah Thomas. He ain't play no goddamn D. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we hit him. You hide him on the defensive end. You put players around. We had an Avery Bradley or Marcus Smart that could hide his flaws. You know what I'm saying? So Luke ain't walking out that door. I'm just sorry. He just too cold-blooded to walk out that door.
He's definitely a big game player, man.
That's what I'm saying. Why would Dallas
not on the line?
Why would Dallas move a player like Luka? That's what I don't understand. You know what I mean?
He's one of the top. Fuck it, I'm gonna say top 2 in the league when the game shot on the line.
You're damn right, Brunson. David Brunson was good with the Mavs, not just with the Knicks. He was good with the Mavs.
He was starting to come into his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting to come into his own. You got to sit him down and you got to put some pieces around him. I mean, you just got to put pieces. If you got a good player, you put pieces around him to hide shit that he don't do. That's what great GMs do. They just don't bail on him. You know what I'm saying? Brad does a great.
Hey, don't get it twisted. A lot of people in these businesses bite off more than they can chew too. Some of these people buy these teams and we think, oh, it's the NBA, you getting that money. Yeah, you get that money, but then you got to write that check for $350 million over 5 years. Some people might not want to write that check. To me, it comes down to the money on this one. They can hide behind that.
You gotta think with Doncic, that motherfucker's global. So you getting that across the water money. So that money gonna come in, whether it be from the United States or across the water.
True.
So Doncic is international. I mean, he big across that fucking water.
Yeah, but he could be big. I'm just saying.
You're saying you don't know the Mavericks money.
If they didn't trade him because of a condition and they traded him for the money. There's no other way. How you gonna trade someone that's 25 years old for someone that's 31 years old? That makes no sense.
I don't think it was just that. It was a major factor because they kept stressing how he was due for that Supermax. There was no way around it.
So why not pay him though? They need a Supermax player. He's not Supermax worthy.
They didn't think he was.
Wow.
Well, Anthony Davis is a Supermax player.
Stoney, real quick, not to cut up, not to jump over you, but Stoney, we just all confirmed. That's why I asked that question. We all confirmed that he's a great player. So he's deserving of a supermax.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Dallas want to hold on to their commodity?
They don't think he's going to continue to be a great player because of his condition. They don't think he's going to merit the longevity of that contract. That is just simple as that. They don't think he's going to, play through that contract. He's going to live up to that contract. So they wasn't willing to give him the money. So the only way out of it was to unload him.
God damn,
and
that's crazy.
I think he played his way to the right to that goddamn contract.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's worth that 350 though. Y'all saying 350? I think Luka is worth that.
And what else can it be?
So now what Dallas is going to do for a generational player?
They ain't going to get
Anthony Davis?
They're done. They ain't going
to Come on.
They're not going to get it. They're going to have to. They got to win by committee now. They got to build teams, build around. I mean, Kyrie's.
I could have seen if they went to the Celtics. It's like, yo, give us JB.
And that's another thing, Beans. Not to cut you off. They only called the Lakers. I know some teams that would have gave them a boatload for Luka.
They only called the Lakers, right?
Could you look at that? Could you imagine JB? And I don't want JB to go anywhere. I don't want JB to go anywhere. But could you imagine we ended up with Luka and they trade and JB's he's a generational player. He ends up in Dallas. Why didn't that go that way?
Brad Stevens wouldn't make a move like that.
Yeah, see, I know because JB's JB. I wouldn't make a move on JB.
I tell you what, I wouldn't have made the move, but I would have fucking thought about it.
I would have fucking airport for Luka Doncic. Get the fuck out of here. I would have drove JB right to the fucking airport.
That's what I'm saying. You fucking for Luka. I'll be like, yo, I'm like, hold up.
Bro. When he's on this shit, there ain't no one better than him in the NBA. I'm sorry, not Joker, none of them dudes.
Yo, it would have just changed up the outlook of the Celtics. Like that shit would have just
he
flipped.
He don't take care of himself. That's the problem.
No, I understand.
He don't take care of himself.
And that's why Cook is probably saying that Stevens wouldn't make that move. But if he was like you said, a specimen of an athlete, come on, guys.
That's when they got rid of him.
If he was like that, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, we wouldn't have this conversation. That's what I tell you.
But he's still saying he's a dangerous and like you said, one of them athletes. How could Dallas?
If I'm Dallas, I don't make this move, dog. I'm sitting him down and I'm fucking building around.
That's what I'm saying. What they gonna have now?
We all played with the outside with the fucking chubby kid. He was nice. He just was chubby. You know what I'm saying? He
Shout
just
out to my homie Shout out to my school.
Yeah, no, he just chubby. He don't lose no weight. He just chubby.
And just know how to ball.
Yeah, he just know how to ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Jokic don't be having that issue, and he's like similar body type, even bigger.
Yeah,
right. He's a big man that looks.
But he's never hurt. Luka's knees be all hurting, his back. He's always like limping up the court. It's crazy. He plays through it.
Yeah,
he always has a lot of sometimes, bro. That's how good he is. I was telling my man, that's how good that dude is, where he could literally play at 60-70% and still basically be the best player in the world.
This might motivate him. This might motivate him because time is going to tell. We can sit here.
It's a big move for the Lakers.
We could blame Luka too, but Dallas ain't skating. They should have put better pieces around. No, for
sure.
I think I never.
They did go to the championship though last year, Stat.
But I never answered.
Yeah, but at the last minute, they don't make them trades. They don't.
But they still. I mean, I think they had I think with him there, they had if they kept him, they had a decent shot of going having a.
I think the Lakers won in this trade, and Luka won in this trade because where he's going, L.A.
Right, but they got to put more pieces though.
Yeah, no, you're right with the pieces, but think about the marketing.
But it's so easy. Come to LA. they don't ever have to try to get no superstars out there. It's so easy for them to rebuild.
Luka's jerseys right now is flying off the shelves in LA.
They need a 5 now.
Oh, they can get a 5. They can get a 5. They got some pieces they can trade. I mean, you could package up. I mean, package up Dalton Connect. Somebody would take that kid. He got an upside. You can package up. Package Dalton Connect and Hachimura. and you'll get I mean, if the Lakers were smart, I would have made them throw Gafford in that deal. That's what I would have.
Yeah, you would have got Gafford. You're right.
Now the Dallas don't really need Gafford with AD there now. I mean,
right.
You're right. You're right.
He's
going to play his
moved.
position because where it was, AD wanted to play the 4.
AD's always been the 4. AD's been bitching about being a 5 since he's been in the league. So he don't want to be a 5. He don't want to be a 5. Now he could definitely be a 4 with with him and Lively. That's dangerous.
I'm telling you that this year, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard to score on them. Cause even that kid I've been watching the Lakers lately. Even that kid they traded with him, I ain't gonna say and tell you he's a lockdown defender, but he can defend. What's his name? Christie? Matt? What's his name?
Yeah, Max Christie.
Max Christie.
He can defend, fam. He's not bad, bro. I'm not saying I still think, like I said, Luka's like I said, when he's on his game, he's the best player, in my opinion, in NBA. That's just my opinion. You can say Joker, you can say Shea, whatever you want to say. I think he is. But I feel like, hey, they didn't want to invest in him. Who am I to say? Listen, me and Stacks talk about this all the time. You run your own business. You spend your money on who you want to spend it on. I can't tell you if it might not be a good business decision, but you have your reasons to do it. But if you look at the roster for this year, if you got Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington, Anthony Davis, what's his name? What's the Gafford? You got Lively.
Quentin Grimes, they got
Grimes. I don't know, man. That'd be a tough team to play. That's a tough team right there. They
got Dinwiddie too, but they're gonna move one of those bigs to get another guard. Watch what I say.
Or a wing or something.
Yeah, another wing.
Or wing. Yeah.
They're gonna move one of them bigs.
They're gonna make another move.
Listen, it's a big. I think I like the trade. I like the trade. I like the trade for LA. I like
I just
don't know about Davis
though. For them, but after that, they're gonna be failing. Luka, 27 years old, still averaging 30, 10, and 10.
And they needed like do LeBron a favor and just package him and his son. Put his son with him in that package. Wherever they trade him, like try to accommodate him. You know what I'm saying? Because.
They said
I don't think they need any of them.
But to trade LeBron right now, it's like
they may have to do it, man. I'm telling you,
I don't know, man. Shout out to everybody there in the YouTube, Facebook thing, and world and the Twitch world. Yo, but
some draft picks and some young players, man. The Lakers are
where would you send LeBron and his son if that's what you're saying?
Where
would you send LeBron? Since you're saying sweep it clean. You think that LeBron and Luka can't put something together?
Not this year. Not this year.
They may be able to do something this year.
But the chemistry, like learning each other, I don't think it's gonna be able to work this year. Not where they're gonna go deep in the playoffs. They may.
We can't say not this year. LeBron got a couple, 1 or 2 left.
Well, they're gonna have to play without him for a little bit. They getting an injured player, so the season's going, and the Lakers are like, they're at the bottom of the barrel. So
LBJ's at that time of his career where he'll fall back and let Luka do his thing. He's at this time of his career where he'll just let Luka do his thing, and he'll pick his spots where he could be LBJ.
That's what I'm saying.
He tried to give the keys to AD.
That's why I don't see them moving LBJ. That's why I don't see them moving him.
I don't know. Don't get me wrong.
They need to. They
may not, but they need to. This is the time to do it. This is the time to do it.
I agree with Stoney.
And where would LBJ? Where would LBJ end up at this end of the career? Where would he be? Where y'all think that would be?
Phoenix, Golden State, like teams that just need a guy like him, man. That's just ready to win right now.
Damn, he'll go play with Curry.
Why not? They need another guy over there.
Yep. And I
don't think that'd be a bad idea.
And I would take Kuminga in a heartbeat all day.
Right. So you start getting them younger players, you start getting draft picks, and you start slowly building a team that's going to be able to compete for the next 10 or so years, because you got a young Luka that's going to give you great 10 years if he's in shape, plus the other pieces you're gonna put around him. So you're setting his team up for that next chapter. Then because the LeBron era is over. The LeBron era is done.
So you guys just answered the second part of my question on this title. So LeBron will not win another title in his.
Not with LA.
No,
not with LA.
He's all done winning. He ain't winning them.
That's for some reason he weaseled his way back over to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Gotta be crazy.
Gotta be crazy.
Cleveland, man, they got too much good things going on over there. They don't want to fuck around. They would have to get rid of some
like Stack said, what if he be like like if he just be the dog on the bench, like he comes off. You know what I mean? He plays some minutes. The crowd goes crazy.
He ain't gonna come off the bench because he automatically be the best player on that team.
I'm saying, not off the bench, but he don't play no crazy minutes like that. Like, you know what I mean? He only gives you 28 minutes.
I've been watching. I know they winning. I respect them. They winning. You can't take anything away. But Donovan Mitchell, man, I'm like, sometimes this guy just, I don't know what happened. But I guess when you, like I said, when you, that's the best thing. It's like when you had Tatum and all these guys make sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs, and you play that unselfish basketball, and hey, I respect him for that. Respect Cleveland for that. But for me, LeBron, the only place I think he would probably that I could see where he. And I think it would be a possibility, a slight chance, but it would be Golden State because they had rumblings about that early in the year. And it was actually something that was a thing. Now,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing. I'm not saying it would happen, but he's going to stay there. He don't want to go nowhere. And I think this is going to be passing the torch type of situation. I don't think – they played well last night without AD. I don't know how much longer they could do that. Without a 5,
not much longer, especially when they start running the team.
Yeah, you're right. Right now. When the playoffs come,
Denver, OKC.
Yeah, you're right. No, I feel you. I agree.
There's some
in Dallas. In Dallas.
I mean, this team.
Dallas will fucking smash.
Sometimes you can play if you got big wings. You can play without a 5. You don't really need a prototypical 5, but if you got big wings, 6'8",
but they don't got no one staff. They don't. Is
that forcing the other team to play small ball?
Yeah, and if you got big wings, like the Celtics can go small if they wanted to, and it would Tatum and Brown because they're bigger wings. Like people don't understand how generational the Celtics are when you got those. Everybody wants wings like Tatum and Brown. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Every year it's the year of the point guard. It's the year of the big man. Now it's the year of the wing guy. Now it's the last 2 years have been the last 2 years of the wing guy. Like everybody's building teams. Say what you want. Celtics going through a little fuckery right now. You don't want to fuck with them in 7 games because of Tatum and Brown.
That's what I keep telling people.
Because of Tatum and Brown.
That's my nucleus of the whole thing with what the Celtics are going through is I doubt there's much teams that want to fuck with the Celtics in best of 7, bro. That's just the way I feel about it right now. But not to cut you, Stacks. I feel what you're saying. Like Tatum and Brown, that wing combo.
Yeah, you can't when you have 2 wings like that. Like teams will trade they'll trade anything for 2 dominant wings like that.
Yeah,
because you could when your wings are that dominant, you couldn't get by with having a undersized big man like a 6'10" big man. Yeah, look how dominant our wings are. We played with Al Horford and Rob Williams for years, and they
stretch the defense.
Spot.
They stretch because they all could shoot the 3. So you gotta bring out whatever defenders in the middle. He has to come out and guard Horford because you leave him open. You're giving up some points. So yeah, definitely playing small. There's a lot of advantages that the Celtics have over a lot of these teams. But don't sleep on Houston either. That's another team that I'm watching, man. I'm watching them boys.
I'm hearing their numbers, man. I heard they second in the West. They second in the Western Conference, right?
And they got picks. They got picks. I'm telling you, going forward the next couple of years, OKC and Houston are going to be a dogfight getting out that Western Conference.
Yeah. It's going to be them two.
Yeah.
It's going to be them two, man. They got some ballers, man. Jalen Green, man, that dude's an animal, man, out there, man, doing his thing, man.
Jalen Green, that dude Sengun, they got.
He's nice on 2K.
The dude Thompson.
He's nice on 2K. That kid Jalen Green's nice on 2K. Yeah.
Then they
Even
got
Dylan Brooks with his bitch ass is balling too. Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks is balling. What's up with that, yo? He's shooting some threes, yo. What's up?
Yeah,
How did he have 8 threes with us on
10,
us, bro?
10 threes.
10.
Right. 10 threes.
10 threes because they didn't think he could make them a lot of times. So they were leaving him open. You look at him, you wouldn't think he could bury them threes like that. You know?
I wouldn't. Yeah, he had a lucky game. He ain't hitting.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have a game like that night in night out. Hell no. Well, he ain't gonna be that consistent on the threes. Like he'll go 1 for fucking 9 the next day. So,
that's true. You're right.
Yeah,
no,
he actually had a good game the next game.
He did
had another good 3-point game, but I don't know what he did after that. But yeah, he ain't no he actually, right? You know what's so crazy? So I looked up the stat. He's like 37, 38% 3-point shooter the last couple of years. So he actually made himself he actually made himself into a better 3-point shooter. But you know, I think I told Stacks, I went to a game. Shout out to Fam and them. I was on the court. And I watched Houston. I told the boys, I was like, yo, in 2 years, 3 years, this team is gonna be serious. This is before they got Brooks. This is when they had like Sengun was there, Green was there, homeboy that he's hurt right now, the young kid. So I forget his name. He's a wing. He was there. They had a few guys there, and I was like, this team is gonna be tough.
We keep forgetting the key piece they added, fucking Ime Udoka.
Ime Udoka.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing I tell people all the time. Like, and people always want to say in basketball, like, oh, the players run the league and all that. That's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, he came in there, he gave them an identity right away. There was talent there. He got the guys he wanted. A tough point guard like Van Fleet, a tough wing defender like Brooks. You know what I'm saying?
And Thompson.
Good draft pick.
Great draft
pick. The kid from Villanova is he from Villanova, Stack?
Yeah, he is from Villanova, yeah.
He come off the bench, shoot. He's a dog. He got to play a little bit better defense. But either way, that's a good team. I actually like that team better than Oklahoma City. I'm not saying who's better. I'm just saying the team, the builder, Then they get the kid. Didn't even make it off the number 3 pick, the white boy from Shepherd.
Reed Shepherd.
I know his father.
I was shocked. I was really shocked that he went that high. I thought he needed to stay in school another year.
So wait, he's in the G League?
No, he's on the bench for the Rockets.
Oh, okay. I thought
he just can't. He can't crack no. I mean, them guards are playing so damn well. He can't crack no minutes.
It'd be hard for him to get in there.
It's gonna be hard for him to get. It's gonna be hard for him to get in that game.
They got two guys. That team is deep as hell, man. I was like, damn. I feel like I said the homeboy there, who potentially could be their best player in the future, right? Stacks, you think that young kid
Thompson?
No, him and the other kid though, the one that's hurt. He was like 18 when he came out.
Oh, you talking
Jabari Smith. He had the talent wise. He could be. He's like that. You know. He's on the bench.
Yeah.
They deep. That team is deep as hell, bro. I was like, yo.
That Thompson. Listen, I recruited that Thompson kid for AAU down here. They from Miami. And I used to talk to them, trying to recruit them. And I knew just watching them kids. They had pro. I mean, no homo. They had pro bodies in high school. So I was like, these two kids or something. Remember, they won and done. They didn't go to college. They went
to the G Experience. Were they the G Elite?
Nah, they were overtime elite.
Okay.
They didn't go to college. I mean, they just came straight to high school and put in work when they got to the league. I'm just Houston and OKC, man. Listen, they young. And they coming. I'm telling you.
They coming. We might see them in the finals.
OKC's here now.
The teacher versus the student. You know, Ime versus Missoula.
Nah, Missoula don't want no part of Ime.
He don't want no part of Ime, man.
He don't want no part of Ime.
Ime taught him. Right. Ime put him. Ime taught him what he knows, man.
Ime, one thing I know the Celtics did it because it was a personnel, not a personnel thing, but it was an upstairs thing. He made some wrong decisions. Ime did privately, but I know it was hard for them to get rid of Ime.
Ime made the bad decisions downstairs.
Yeah, he made
not upstairs. Not upstairs.
I mean, the shorty was upstairs though. She was in the penthouse. You know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
He wilding out going to the ring bell though. He wilding out going to the ring bell.
I mean, you can't blame him. He probably thought he had something there, man. Be like that.
Nah, man, you can blame him. You can blame him. Don't do that.
No, look what happened.
Don't let somebody skate, Stone. Cat got Neil Long at the crib. What he doing?
Yeah, he got Neil Long and you out there wilding out.
No, but what I'm saying is,
he was married.
You can't blame him for
everything going after no one's wives, man. Like, you know what I mean?
But you gotta blame him for being sloppy. He was just sloppy. If he wasn't sloppy, so I'm just saying, man, because it looked like it was just some sloppiness, man. Dude was calling on. I mean, we ain't gonna get into it, but anyway, it was
right. But anyway,
he's in a good situation.
Is a good coach. If he trust me, if things didn't happen, he was great coach. He'll be still right here right now with the Boston Celtics. They're gonna
forget about all that. When the success he's having in Houston, and they go to the finals, all that they're gonna forget all that. All that's gonna be a lost memory. Like,
that shit's already forgotten.
Already forgot about it.
It's already forgotten.
No one cares about that.
It's already forgot about.
Yeah. What you call it? I mean, what's his name? If he keep doing it, he got the players. If Mazzulla keep doing his job, if he keep doing what he's doing, Mazzulla gonna be here for a while too.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, if Danny was the GM, that shit was getting swept under the rug. I promise you that.
No, damn right.
But he was smacking Danny's boy's wife though, so it wouldn't have been.
What?
Danny would have swept that shit. He wouldn't have been up there crying like Brad Stevens, bitch.
You know what's so funny? Yo, Beans Crook. Sass called me in the morning, phone ringing off the hook. I'm thinking something happened. He's like, yo, you see that nigga crying on TV?
Cried on there crying, dog. I'm like, what are you doing?
I didn't even know that.
For?
He has to play for the cameras.
Yo, man, it was a good coach, man. Think about it, man. Like he knew it was just a bad thing. I was sad when I heard that. I was tight over it, man. I was hoping it was just some bullshit.
You know why I was tight over it, Stoney? Because we was right there.
We was right there.
He was right
there, man. Right
there. He's the reason he found that key that turned this Celtics team into what they are now. I think the identity-wise, Mazzulla took it to another level. Because remember, we was just up and down that season, and we just turned it up, right? Like mid-season. Mid-season, we turned it up.
Good question. You guys can answer this question. Think about it. It said Lakers 5th seed in the west bottom of the barrel. Lakers about to trade who?
Miles Turner. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do both of them. I would trade. Now, if they get Miles Turner with Luka, LBJ, that's decent right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Carter Sports TV, man. First time I've ever seen.
I wouldn't trade both of them. You can't trade AR. That's your young gun. That's your guy that's gonna be playing with Luka for a little while.
Yeah, great shooter.
Yeah. Rui, you can trade, and you could probably package up. I would package up Rui and fucking the Celtic killer. Yeah, you can't trade both of them. Yeah, I would trade. But you can't AR. You can't get rid of AR. Now that you got Luka, I would keep AR.
Right. I would keep AR. Luka's gonna find him. Luka's a point guard in a sense, so he's a great passer. That's another thing people gotta take into account. The guy can pass. Great pass.
Yeah, he can.
He has a great vision on the court. He's gonna find those guys, the ARs and like all those other people.
Shout out to Carter Sports and TV for chiming in. But no, and we already said that Carter Sports, we already said that Lakers is gonna need a center. But we were saying, they possibly could probably run a small ball.
No, they don't do the same thing, brother. They fall from the same. They fall from the same player.
No, he said defensively.
Yeah.
Right? Oh no,
they do the same thing. Plus, defensively, you can't have Luka and AR in the backcourt.
Yeah, you can. You had Luke and Kyrie in the backcourt. Why you can't have Luke and AR in the backcourt? I never known Kyrie to lock up nobody. I tell you that.
Right,
So,
and I think AR is more decent on the defensive side of things. I don't think he's that bad.
No, he's not. He's not as no.
I think he's good enough where they can play that.
Let me tell you something. Luke,
they got to make some good moves, and they better not try to get another veteran in there. They better not go. They already done that a few times. They need to start. They need to be brave enough to find that young talent that's gonna fit with the Lakers if they got those skills to find that young talent, because they need to get a little younger.
AR don't need to. What do you mean? AR don't need the ball in his hands. He ain't had his ball in his hands all goddamn year.
No, I'm saying like the Lakers.
He's saying he's reading. He's saying and they both run the pick and roll all the time. Stacks. I mean, Stacks is more versed. He knows he knows these teams. He said, "Do y'all watch?" Okay, hold on. Let me throw that. Do y'all watch the Lakers?
He doesn't. He gets it off the pick, right?
Yeah, he can get it off the bounce too.
Yeah, he gets it off the bounce. He's not.
Yeah, he can get it off the bounce too. AR solid. Listen. I'm not moving that kid. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not moving that.
I'm not moving him.
I'm not moving him, man. That's another young guy. I told you.
Yeah, like you said, I'm with you, son. Another young guy, man.
They need to get on that young status. They want to add. Don't get nothing.
They're making these moves. They're making these moves because they're scared of like don't talk. They're scared of Houston and they're scared of OKC.
So Carter is a big Lakers fan. No, Carter, listen, Carter. I see. We could obviously feel that you're a big Lakers fan. I think the Lakers won in this trade, but yes, they're gonna need
more in the long run. Like
in the long run,
they got to do more. They better not get themselves in a situation where they made that splash, but they didn't complete it. They need to complete the splash. They need to add something else. And
what do you think about that? What do you think about that comment, Stacks?
I need one more.
First of all, they're not the same player.
Yeah, and I need one more year from Dalton Connect to make AR expendable. Fuck out of here.
I'm not. Hell no. It's too early to be saying that.
Yeah, it's too early to be saying that. I need one more year for AR. It's like though I told people last year I need one more year from Ant Edwards, and look at it now.
You're right about that.
You look at it now. I need one more. I need maybe 2 more years from Dalton Connect. I'm not trading AR fam. I'm sorry. I'm just not moving him.
Now you can, man. He's an experienced ball player. He plays well, and that's another thing. You need players that when crunch time, you can go to them. You need those guys, man. Like down the stretch, down by a certain 5 points, playoffs, game 6. You need those big money players, man. He's one of them.
Then the trade, Rui and AR for Miles Turner. No way. No, not both. They can have one, but they can't have both. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that sounds a little too much.
That's too much for Miles.
It just sounds a little too much to package a deal like that. Maybe a draft pick or so, but I went and packaged 2 players like that.
Nah.
He said if y'all ain't been paying attention, the rumors the Lakers are in the trade talks with Indy for Miles Turner. Indy wants Rui and 2 first-round picks, so the Lakers might.
Yeah, I would do that.
Of course, I don't think the Lakers will not be done. I didn't think we said that if you was watching the show early on, Carter Sports. We said the Lakers ain't done. We know,
Why would you trade Miles Turner for Rui though? I wouldn't. Why would you do that? I wouldn't do that.
Been shopping him for a minute though. They've been
shopping. But he ain't going. I wouldn't do that. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Why would you do that? Rui Hachimura? Come on, man.
They've been shopping Miles Turner for fucking 3 years. I don't know why.
But he's still there. I ain't doing that. If I'm Indiana, I ain't doing that. And if you got Luka Doncic and Miles Turner and AR and whoever else those first round picks are gonna be basically second round picks. They ain't gonna be lottery picks.
Nah, hell no, they're not gonna be lottery.
I wouldn't do that. If I was Indiana, if I was a Lakers,
they've been trying to shop Miles for a minute.
Yeah, not for Rui Hachimura stats. Come on, man.
For the Lakers' first round pick this year, they might. If you throw that first round pick in there this year, they might. If you throw Rui in the first this year and the number 2, next year they might. They might because he's not. Pace is trying to run. Pace out another team where they need to 5. That other kid that come off the bench for them with the dreads, he probably fits them better for what they were trying to do. Get up and down. They ain't trying to fucking. The motherfuckers don't even need a shot clock in Indiana. That shit going up. You know.
I'll tell you one thing: in the playoffs, that team is dangerous.
Carter Sports, man. Like and subscribe, man. I know you're new to this channel, Carter Sports and TV. Like and subscribe, man. Hit us up on all platforms. We there, bro. And trust me, my man Stacks, Doe, Stony, we got the knowledge we got the knowledge on these sports teams, and we follow basketball. They follow basketball more than I do. I'm a football fanatic. But yeah, man, thanks for coming through Carter Sports and TV. We like the banter, we like the back and forth. Good conversation. Keep watching and listening to us, man. We appreciate it. Let me see. He got something else to say real quick. He's engaged. Indy was here with Lakers trading. First round pick to Dallas. So
yeah, there's a lot of talk going on right now behind the scenes. I mean, I think this trade.
So I'm gonna ask you this question, Carter. So if you get AR, what you do with Ben Mathurin? Because I'll take Mathurin over AR. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, exactly. So if you got and Naismith fits your offense perfect. He really does. He does a lot for you guys. So if you get AR-15, you got Mathurin and Naismith. What you gonna do with them guys? You know what I'm saying? So that's my question. You got Halliburton and with who? Siakam. You got a lot of wings over there. Like
a lot of wings.
Yeah, a lot of wings over there. So if you get AR, I don't understand where Rui would be a better fit than you than AR. I tell you that right now, because he can play the 4, but he can also be a good backup for Siakam. I'm no way I'm taking AR on that Pacers team. He gonna fuck up y'all chemistry. Yeah. Mathurin tough to me. I don't care what nobody.
I like him.
I like him too, though. I like him a lot.
I like him a lot.
You
know who I like too? That kid. I know Stacks probably know him. That kid from
shout out College Sports and
that
TV.
Kid from Memphis. That kid is tough. Yo, he's tough. Him, Castle, those are like my young boys I've been watching, man. Those kids are. You think the group under like Tatum and Luka and Shea and them, that group might be better than that group. Tell me, with Wemby and all those dudes and Flag coming in, that next wave.
This draft this year is loaded. Ooh. This draft this year coming out to college, it is loaded. It is loaded.
The NBA is, man, listen.
They're in good hands. I mean, you got some good talent coming out, man, and you're watching these teams put these, all these players together, man. I mean, we just spoke about Houston, OKC. We seen them building for a while.
Now building something. He's gonna get rid of that. Chris Paul. Get Castle to reign. I like that. I like their roster.
Yeah, San Antonio.
Who's roster?
San Antonio got.
I like San Antonio's roster too. With Sean and Castle and what's his name, Vassell and fucking. They got a good team too.
Is Popovich still out? Popovich out still?
Yeah, he's still out.
It's time for Pop. I mean,
I think the kid they have right now is gonna take over though full time because he's under Pop. He was like, he was the one. He's like his mentor, like kind of like how Pop had E-Man.
Pop had Ime. Pop had the
Becky Hammond.
Becky Hammond. He had the kid that we had. Now he's on Utah head coach. Like,
that kid. Yep. He's actually a good coach. I don't know what Danny's doing over there. Danny's always. Danny he'll get it right one of these years.
They got draft pick. They got pieces over there.
They got pieces. They don't see.
I don't understand why they losing like that.
They'll be around. They'll be around, man. I mean,
weren't they in on this trade?
Yeah,
they got the scraps. They got the scraps to make the trade possible. They needed a 13.
Probably got a couple of million, right? So probably got like a $5 million.
Yeah, some money got moved around, just to even everything out.
Nothing crazy. Some Danny just could say he got it getting on it. He did,
but he has a lot of draft picks.
He did fleece Minnesota for Gobert, though. I'll give him that.
He got some picks. And OKC still got picks left from all the trades they did. They still got some high picks left.
I still think that GM's the best GM to OKC. That dude, man. He He got picks for like your kids' gonna be probably around when he's making those first round.
He is the best GM in the game right now, man.
For sure.
Hands down.
Who's that?
Sam Presti.
Oh, Sam Presti.
The GM for OKC, man. That guy he has great eye for talent.
He was gonna he was gonna take the Celtics job, but
yes, we are. Hold on. He said, hold on. He said, y'all a Celtics fan, man. Y'all brothers from Philly, East Coast vibe. Yeah, we're from Boston, man. This is all, as you can see, Carter Sports, man. Thanks for joining. I knew you was a West Coast kid. I knew you was from outside out there on the west side. But yeah, we're East Coast, man. This is all East out here. We're Boston fans. You see all this Patriots. This is a Boston's-based podcast, man, and we kick it live every week, twice a week, Thursdays and Sundays, 7:30. You see the background, Reggie Lewis, the great Reggie Lewis. You see the background of Stacks. You see the background of Crooks. You know what I mean? Yes, this is a Boston's-based podcast, man. Thanks for coming in, man.
Don't get it twisted. I can't stand the fucking Lakers with a passion. First of all, I think we can go too much airplay on this bitch.
Look,
and if that shit would have burned down in the wildfires, I wouldn't.
He said, "Y'all, we might be repeat. I think we repeating this year." And Stacks do not like the Lakers. I am a LeBron fan. I know you. Just so you know, we respect LBJ. We're LBJ fans over here. But the Lakers is our nemesis. So that's our rival.
LBJ. I ain't a LBJ fan. We ain't.
You respect LBJ. I'm an LGB. I like LeBron. LeBron to me is probably the second greatest player. Second, as I just said, greatest player of all time. But other than that, yeah, man. That's what it is over here, man. It's all East Coast over here, though, bro.
I definitely respect LeBron with everything he's done. Seriously, on and off the court. Can't take it.
And shout out to the Celtics. They was down 26. Now they up 8.
Yeah, because they decided to go to the hole. And
they playing tonight? I didn't know they was playing tonight.
Yeah, they in Philly.
Okay.
I know you didn't know they was playing football, nigga. You probably know what Drake May at right now, though.
Yo, listen, right?
Yo, Stacks. My brother was watching the flag football game.
I know what DR Ranch at right now, though.
Yeah, I know everything that's going on, man.
I said, Joe, why? I'm about
to get up on my ball thing because I feel, but no homo, but I'm about to get up on my basketball wheel because I feel like real bad right now. You guys are calling out some players.
You don't have to. All you gotta do is sit there and talk about and mediate the program.
That's all I'm gonna do, man. But I gotta know these. I gotta know these kids like y'all know these kids. I've been playing my 2K lately. Just been on that PS, and I'm playing with kids like I don't even know who this is, but he's nice though.
And not to forget March Madness. That's gonna be a whole other.
Yo,
we're gonna be getting into madness coming.
I'm almost there. I'm not in a place where I have like a.
We say y'all want to keep saying that happy to Lakers. Nah, don't even, bro. Don't even. Now you go too far, Carter.
Y'all had a chance. That smiling, bald head bitch Magic didn't pick it. Magic Johnson, I'm gonna take Lonzo Ball. I can't do that dude right there, dog. I'm sorry.
Cookie, nah, you take a Lonzo Ball, Cookie.
Look at the players they passed on. Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, Jason Tatum.
Take Lonzo Ball, Cookie.
And they took Lonzo because he's from Cali. Are you kidding?
Yo.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was crazy. that was crazy, man.
Nah, that didn't happen. They didn't offer us Luka. That's not.
Nah, I don't think they offered Luka.
Nah, we're not.
That was always gonna be a Laker thing. He was gonna go to the Lakers. If he wanted to go, he was gonna go there. That's what that was.
He was. I wouldn't think Luka would come here.
The Lakers are known for having that. That's that star power.
Durant was the one that was coming here.
If Luka came to Boston, he'd be a bigger star than he ever could be. Right now.
He said, "Don't remind me of Lonzo."
Cookie, we're gonna take Lonzo Ball, Cookie.
Oh, behind the grill. Yo, behind the grill is in on this. He said, "I hate
see you all that on Twitter. This be Maggie Johnson's Twitter tweets. Good game from the Lakers in the Lakers family. And my good
Carter,
friend.
We would not
take Luka for Tatum.
We would not take Luka for Tatum. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what it is? Because it's more than just see. This is what people be.
Let
me explain this real quick. Let me take the mic on this. The problem is, man. The thing is, people might not like Tatum, but Tatum shows up and he stays in shape. Tatum's career on a you gotta grade that type of shit on the curve, man. It just can't be about what you do on the court. It gotta be what you do off the court, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people don't get promotions at their jobs that deserves those promotions because they don't trust them in those positions because they ain't right off the court. You feel what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do it. But if they did it, I would understand why they did it. But I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't understand why they did it. I tell you,
no, I wouldn't. And get the fuck out of here with Luka's the next Bird. We don't need another Bird in Boston, Bird.
If it wasn't for Larry Bird, Luka wouldn't be in the NBA.
He has to win a
He's like the white
first.
Martin Luther King for white NBA players, right? Or Pistol Pete.
Nah, that might be Jokic.
Bro, for real, Carter. Brown is more of the dog, though. He is. I've been saying this for the past couple of seasons. Like, Brown is the dog. Like, he's the one with the chip. We know that here in Boston. That's the thing about having both these two caliber, type of players. We got one that's a real dog grind, Doberman, and then we got another one who's just like a pit bull. It's just we got two different attitudes. I like what you're saying.
Not to cut you, this shit going crazy. The Sacramento finalized a multi-team deal for Zach LaVine from the Bulls. That's a big pickup for San.
So where De'Aaron Fox going? The Bulls?
Nah, Sacramento multi-team trade that will land them Zach LaVine from the Bulls.
He said, "Y'all know the Celtics won a great right hook." Stop that.
Old news. That's all that old bullshit.
So
you ain't been on this way lately. You ain't been on this way lately.
Hold on.
You go to the Celtics game.
De'Aaron Fox,
the minorities over there, fella. I'm telling you.
De'Aaron Fox going to the Spurs and Zach LaVine to the Kings. So that's big.
Oh, that's big. That's big for the Spurs.
Who's the Spurs then?
Who gonna get the Bulls getting?
They still finalizing all the deal. They ain't say who's in the trade yet, but they just got.
That'd be huge for the Spurs to get a nice shooting
guard.
Like
I'm telling you, that Spurs team is, man. Listen, they got a good ass team, bro.
Y'all phones get ready to start pinging. Everybody except Beans. It ain't football season. Beans should be pinging for the draft.
Beans want me to do a parlay for the flag football game earlier, fellas. He texted me. I said, "Get the fuck out of here." Beans said,
"Yo, might as well get rid of that promo."
Beans said, "Yo." Do me a favor. Give me a little parlay for the flag football game. I said,
Yo, Carter, thanks for coming through, man. I don't know what you got. You said Carter Sports and TV. Let us know what you do. We'll follow you too on YouTube and stuff like that. But thanks for coming through and livening up the content a little bit. We really appreciate it. But yeah, this is what we do every Sunday, man. We talk shit. We know a little bit of our sports and we keep it pushing. But yeah, man. No, for real. I mean, I know y'all got me out of my element right now, but that's cool though. That's cool.
Yo, real quick on another note, when y'all get a chance, y'all got to see the picture with Kanye and his wife at the Grammy. Yo, his wife is naked. Yo,
but I'm looking at it right now all the time though.
Listen, you got to see the picture. This is gonna it's gonna be buzzing all week. She is straight naked with a sheer top on.
Yeah.
Naked.
Yeah.
Everything. Check that out. It's crazy. I can't believe they even let her hit the red carpet like that. How they let her on the red carpet like that?
I hope that brother don't crash out, man. He's going through something.
My goodness.
Kanye. Real quick, Carter, next week, man, if you join us next week, I'll send you the link. Please send me your info on as you can see, there's the Gmail, Parlay with us 617 Gmail, and we'll send you a link if you want to, we don't mind inviting we don't mind inviting somebody to come through as a special guest. He said he covers USC football mostly, but yeah, man, come through. We don't mind that, man.
Shout out to
how we do it.
Shout out to USC for getting they got a big time basketball recruit. Elijah Arenas is signed with USC. I heard they got a good recruiting class coming in. So I mean, USC. Shout out to you guys. Got the best basketball play, girls basketball in Juju. I watch her.
Yeah,
she's on TV. I watch her.
They lost.
Yes, you talked about her multiple times already. Stacks.
Lost to Iowa.
They lost to Iowa
Today, yeah.
Iowa winning without Caitlin Clark over there.
Yeah, they did the jersey retirement. You know they were on some Rocky.
Oh, yeah. They wasn't losing that game though.
No. You think they won't lose that
game?
Fucking no. I wasn't even surprised. I was gonna bet on Iowa. I was actually gonna bet on that money line. I ain't a gambling man.
I would have bet on that one.
Tony, you tell them how you be betting on them little nuggets. That's why I told you, Stats. I didn't pull the trigger.
Yep.
But I was gonna bet on Iowa to win that game. I ain't stupid. Yeah, you already know that wasn't gonna. You know that wasn't gonna. You know they weren't gonna win that game.
Nah.
Once that jersey went up and Shorty started crying and the whole crowd was crying, they came out there. Wow.
It was clock night. Yeah, he just said it. Shorty was crying.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm hip. I was gonna say earlier before. I'm almost there to have a full conversation with Stacks about college basketball because I've been doing my gambling on it.
Great game last night. This shit was wild, blew my mind. I actually watched I don't know if you watched this one though, Texas Tech in Houston.
I ended up I was moving around and I ended up I seen the beginning of it. I watched the Arkansas Kentucky game.
And I knew Cal was gonna win that game.
Yeah, and I knew he was gonna I figured that I was bouncing around Stack. You know how it would go. It's getting there March Madness, so shit's starting to cook up.
Yeah, shout out.
Watching Furman Furman. I didn't even know where the fuck Furman's at.
It's Furman in North Carolina. I sent the kid there. That's the only reason how I know.
That was a good game.
But hey, the Texas Tech game, it's how wild that shit was. The coach, Stoney, this shit is wild. If I was gambling, I would have been pissed off. The player shot the ball. He accidentally kicked the guy. They ejected Texas Tech best player on some incidental shit. Kicked him out.
Oh, man.
Hey, the coach jumped up and wow, and they kicked the coach out too. But Texas Tech in Houston now. In Houston, everybody know Houston had like a crazy win streak at the crib.
Right.
Texas Tech kept listen, I tell people all the time, when a team's hanging around that 3-point margin with a minute left, Stoney, be careful. Yeah. Be careful because they can easily come back and win that game. And Texas Tech sent that shit overtime and won the game, dog.
Hey, who won the Auburn game, Stacks?
Without their best player and their head coach. So that's what I'm saying. That shit is crazy to win that game like that.
Stacks, who won the Auburn game?
Auburn, man. Auburn.
They ended up winning?
Yeah, Auburn gonna be hard to beat, man.
Yeah, I can't wait till March Madness. I'm actually gonna be able to chime in on that.
Can I ask Doe and all three of you guys? Can I ask y'all who's like one of the what's one of the best top college ball teams right now heading into the tournament?
I'm gonna say I think Auburn to get them. I
really do. Cooper Flag.
No, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they play Auburn. I think Auburn is
Tennessee.
But Auburn, I think Auburn beat Tennessee already.
Yeah, they did. I mean, he's asking who's the best team.
I don't know who's out there in college basketball.
You know
who's like what the top 3, top 4 teams out there. So
yeah, I like Tennessee. I always like Houston because Calvin Sampson always gonna have his guys ready to play. He just is. What do you think
about Kansas though, Stack? Because they kind of like
I don't know.
Weird, right?
Yeah, they got some shit going on over there. I ain't sold. I'm with you with Tennessee. My sleeper team is Florida though. Florida's good.
Yeah, Florida's good.
Florida's good.
Watch out for Florida.
Though that whole SEC conference got sleepy.
Yeah, the SEC, and then I'm not gonna lie and say I know because I don't know the record of Arkansas off the top of my head, but I wouldn't want to play them in any tournament.
Only reason they losing in their conference. In their conference. Yeah. That's gonna hurt them though. That kid Boogie Flan's hurt, so that's gonna hurt them. Their point guard. So that's gonna hurt him. The freshman
Hey, Jones is tough.
Yeah, about time. About time.
Man, yo, I got a lot of homework to do, man. Y'all really impressing me with the knowledge of
these. Listen to some podcasts, man, on your breaks. Read the USA Today. Remember quick back in the day?
Yo, they still make the USA Today?
Yo, used to keep you on your stats, though. Doe is totally right. Yo, Doe, you're right, though. That was part of that was really my go-to. That was my go-to stats. That USA Today sports page.
They still print the USA Today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
think they have an online.
They got an online, obviously. I think, but to as far as print, I haven't been in front of a newspaper stand you can't remember the last time you seen a newspaper stand, right? To say that you can see newspapers that's in print in front of the stand. I haven't seen that in like who knows when. But yeah, I mean, thanks for the knowledge, man. I got some homework to do, man, especially on the NBA and the college ball side of things.
Yeah, Auburn's number one. Yeah, dope. Iowa State. I like them.
Iowa State.
Even though they just lost, but they got guard play. You know, in that March Madness, you got to have that guard play.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, and he knows Marquette. Shout out to Shaka Smart. Man. Shout out to Shaka Smart.
I watched him the other day.
Shout out to Shaka Smart, man. Then, yeah, colleges. And you know what's crazy? On every one of these teams, there's a draft pick. That's how deep the draft is this year. The draft is deep this year, man. Because you got Rutgers not even in top 25, but got 2 top 5 picks. That's crazy right there. That's great.
Yeah, Bailey and Harper, right?
Yeah, both of them. Yep.
Nice.
If you want to do some homework, Beans, Memphis is playing right now. They playing Milwaukee.
Memphis is playing Milwaukee.
Yeah, that kid.
What platform? What platform? What channel? That's on TBS or
ESPN?
ESPN. What cable service you got, Beans? I'm gonna put you on to something.
I'm running. To tell you the truth, I got Verizon.
So if you click college basketball on your little app thing, you stream it.
Yeah, the app. Yeah, on the Verizon app. Yeah, I'm streaming.
Yeah. So that's the best way. So you hit college basketball.
Yeah. Go to sports. I got Verizon.
Okay, cool.
Go to sports, and you see everything. That's how I get all the games.
Okay. Yeah, man. Plus I've been on that. You know, like I said, I've been playing fucking PS5 and shit with my little time off, fucking around with 2K and shit like that. Yo,
back in. Hey, my wife broke me the joint too. Yo, it had me for a good month.
Yo, I tell you, Will. Yo, I see. Yo, Stoney. I saw your old handle on there, bro. Like your old PlayStation handle on there, bro.
Oh, yeah. We was balling a few times.
Yeah, back in the day. So,
remember when I used to come back from Florida? Beans lived over. What was the street you lived on? Beans over there?
On Drake.
Yo, Beans and Stoney used to be over there all night on the mat.
On the game and shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Y'all remember Beans' wife? Like, yo, y'all loud out there. Yo, listen. I went to real quick on some real quick shit. So I went the other day to get me the headphones. You know, I'm on it right now, yo. I don't have, so I need the headphones so I can stop, my online play and everything. So I ran up in GameStop yesterday. I was like, damn, I don't got no headphones. Like everybody tell me I gotta have my headphones and all this other shit. So I went to go get my wireless headphones and shit. So GameStop looked me up. They was like, oh, you got a membership? I'm like, probably not. Like, but try my phone number. Sure enough, man, my man said, yo, you've been a member since 2011.
Wow.
I said, damn, he got all my games that I ever bought from them and all that shit. I said, yo. I didn't realize they hold back all that information still.
Yo, know what's crazy? San Antonio got to keep all their young guys, Stoney, with De'Aaron Fox. That's wild. Yo, they're going to be tough now.
Yeah, they're going to be tough, man.
They're going to be tough now.
Yo, De'Aaron Fox, man, he's a great player, man, to team up with Wemby.
And who did Sacramento ended up with?
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine.
Was that good for him?
Yeah, he's from Cali, so I can see him.
Yeah, I mean he's a good player, but De'Aaron Fox, he's that guy, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Fox, I know Fox is good. I know he's a great. Like I know. I remember watching him. Was that 2 years ago when they were hot in the playoffs? That was 2 seasons, right?
Yeah. When it took Curry and them to 7. And
to 7. Yeah, they were. Yeah,
that's when I watched him, and that was his kind of like coming out party. Yep, exactly.
Curry had to let him know what was the deal. That's
it. I watched that shit, man. That
I do it. I look right.
That motherfucker, it was like
he put motherfuckers.
Yo, he did that shit on us. I was so mad, man.
Oh hell yeah.
That's that night shit, yo. Seriously.
At home, man. That shit was.
No, Curry was dangerous though. He was the day. He still is. Yeah. I'm sure he still is.
The father time. The father time is coming.
Father times, bro. Yeah, no bullshit. You
got Kevin Huerter, Zach Collins, and Trey Jones for the Bulls. You got Zach LaVine lands with the Kings, and De'Aaron Fox gets his wish going to the Spurs. That's crazy. They didn't have to give up none of their young. I thought for sure they had to give up Castle or Vassell, one of them.
Right.
That's crazy. They kept both of them. They're gonna be. That's tough.
That West Coast is gonna be a tough motherfucking conference to come out of in the next 2 or 3 years, man. I mean, Wemby and Shea and Luke. I mean, all these in Houston and Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis.
Ja want to play and get his shit together. Memphis,
boy. He low key. Triple J killing this year, dog.
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson Jr. He playing.
Yeah, he is
good this year.
And Bane too.
Yeah, Bane too.
They got a good team too. And Kennard.
Bane need to be on
out here hitting threes like fucking like Steph Curry. No bullshit.
You know that's Danny Ainge drafted him and traded him there
to Detroit, right?
Nah, to Memphis. That was our draft pick.
Who, Kennard?
No,
Bane. Yeah. That's when we got Neesmith.
Yep. We drafted Bane.
Yeah, I know we drafted Bane. Yeah, Bane.
Imagine we would have had Bane right now.
He's probably the most, to me, he's probably the most underrated player in the league. No bullshit.
He's short.
He's probably because he needs to be on the damn football field with a helmet.
Yeah, that's what he look like a fucking linebacker.
He got a weird NBA form. Like
he do weird.
He's like a
tough,
football player.
He's a football player.
That's what he looks like.
Short and stocky.
I like watching Memphis. They tough. And that kid Wells, I'm telling you, watch that kid Wells from Memphis. The rookie,
they role players. That kid Huff,
GG, what's that dude? GG Jackson.
GG Jackson.
They know how to draft over there too. They know how to put a roster together.
And the big man from Purdue playing, he fits the.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna be good in there, but he's decent.
He shocked me.
He's decent.
You go see Portland have a fire sale too. Portland got to get off some of them.
And they've been playing decent though. They won like 6 out of their last. I mean, it is what it is. The West is gonna be tough.
It is.
I'm telling you, the next 5 years it's gonna be tough to be in the West, bro. It's gonna be tough to be in the West, bro. Like
too much teams, too many young teams.
The East stops after like 3 or 4, maybe 4. Fat ass and Embiid ain't gonna play. The Knicks the Knicks, Celtics,
Milwaukee.
You know who I like actually who's coming on? The Pistons. I actually like the Pistons. I actually like the Pistons. Yeah, they get a couple more pieces, do a couple more things. I think they're gonna flip flop over the Sixers because Embiid quit on them. George is gonna get. He's done in the next. He's probably done now. Maxi's good, but he can't carry that team.
Yeah, Maxi is good. Maxi is good.
Maxi is real good.
Maxi's real good.
Maxi's real good. He was going to work tonight.
Yeah, but you can't. Then when it got hot, defense turned up. You see what happened? They can't sustain that.
You can key on him now. You
can't sustain that with Yabusele and Kelly Oubre. You can't be running that out there in the East.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, the East is about maybe three
teams.
maybe 5, maybe 5. You got to throw the Bucks in there with
You got to
Giannis.
throw the Bucks in there. You're right.
Yeah, throw the Bucks in there with Giannis.
For old time's sake.
Throw Indiana in there if they got.
That's my team. So I said Indiana, Knicks, Celtics, and Cleveland. So I go 4. You say 5. Okay, I'll give you the Bucks 5.
Yeah, I say
you
5.
go to out west. That goes at least 10, 11. I say 10.
Think 10?
You could say 10.
I mean, I think they top heavy. Really top heavy.
You go Oklahoma City, Memphis, Denver.
You'll find out in the playoffs, like who's
Denver, Dallas.
No, Denver
Lakers,
came back. Denver,
not Sacramento, San Antonio.
I would say, San Antonio. I want to see how they look
Houston.
first.
No, I'm saying we're projecting those stats.
He's saying projection of young.
I'm not saying this shit. I'm projecting.
Yeah, Denver,
problem teams in
if
the
you got Joker
seasons.
stats, as long as you got Joker, you're gonna be inside some shit. You got to understand that.
Yeah, but they need more than him. They need more.
No, you're right. I'm not saying they're gonna win a chip.
They need another guy.
No, I agree. I'm not saying they're gonna win a chip. I'm just saying
Murray's not that guy.
No, I don't know what's wrong with him. Something's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with him. Yeah, he's
hurt.
back.
I think he's hurt, bro. He's hurt. He
didn't beat it. He played like shit in the Olympics, and now he's playing like shit.
He's hurt, fam. I think he's hurt. Something's up with him.
Yeah, something's up with him. I think Memphis is definitely up there. I like Memphis a lot. With Ja there, but I like Memphis a lot. It's like they got great role players.
So, Ja, before we go, a couple more. I'm gonna just ask 1 or 2 more questions, but we're about to wrap it up. We had a good show tonight, and thanks for everybody who's been coming through. Please like and subscribe, and people from the Facebook, from the YouTube, hit that thumbs up button, man. Smash that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, man. Tell your friends, your family, your peoples about the show. We talk sports 2 times a week, and we give y'all the full knowledge. What I was gonna say, damn, I was stuck now. But what I was really gonna say, as far as these teams on the West, like you guys were saying, there's all these teams that's coming up. What is the Celtics gonna have to do to stay competitive?
Healthy. That's it.
I know they got the 2 players. But do you know we talked about this?
Everything else is interchangeable.
Do we got to continue to continue to stay young?
Yeah, you stay. I mean,
that's what I mean.
If we talking window, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off, fellas. If you want to say, if we talk a window, I say with Porzingis, I say a year, 2 more, 2 years with Porzingis, 2 years with Holiday, maybe 1 with Holiday because he looked cash this year. But
they saying something about moving Holiday. Did y'all hear the trade rumors of sending Holiday and bringing back Marcus Smart?
Yeah, I heard that. When I heard that, I know what I did. I turned off the notification on that fucking whoever sent that story on my Google.
Good. That didn't make no sense either.
I say, Jay, you gotta remember, JT's 26, JB's 27. So as long as you got those 2, you can basically plug and play. D White still got.
Yeah, you got to keep D White with them 2 guys.
Yeah, keep D White with those 2 guys. And everybody else, I keep Pritch off the bench doing what he does. And everybody else can just plug and play.
Though for the money Pritch is making,
you got to keep him for the money. And I'm starting to think you keep Springer for the money because if he develops a little bit more, I like him.
That was the name that was mentioned on the trade block.
He's lockdown shit. He be doing lockdown shit.
Pritchard had 1 more year like he's gonna have, we're gonna have to trade him. I'm gonna tell you, if he has 1 more year like he's having this year, we're gonna have to trade him because he's gonna go on the open market. He ain't gonna settle for cheap money.
Yeah, you're right. I give you. Yeah.
So if he comes back, okay, I'm gonna say this: if he has a great playoff run like he's having right now, we might have to trade his ass over the summer. I'm telling you right now, man.
Yeah. Because he's still gonna get money on the open market no matter what, because he won 6th man of the year. It's either him or Hunter.
Yeah.
And if he wins it, even if he comes in 2nd place, he's already gonna have it on his resume. So when he goes, his agent could use that as a bargaining chip. You know how they do, Crook. You know how they do. 6th man of the year, boom, boom, boom. you know, it's like a resume. He already built his resume, champion. Even if he only average 1 point a game, it don't matter. He's getting better as it goes on. He's already gonna ask for more. He's gonna get what D White got,
and rightfully so. He should.
And rightfully so.
He should. That's what I'm saying.
Big game Tuesday night, Cleveland, Boston.
That's a big game.
I know.
One more thing. This is for Beans. What you think about? Look like Vrabel putting together a hell of a staff, dog. I've been watching.
Not for nothing. Very precise, precision picking. I give that to him. I like the defensive coordinator that he's bringing in from the Lions, obviously, because you know that guy did a good job of what he had in Detroit with the defensive coordinator there with what's his name? What's our guy's name, man? That he's the Jets coach now. Glenn. With Glenn, Aaron Glenn. So yeah, that's a good one. Am I tossed up in the air about Josh McDaniels? I'm kind of like up in the air with the Josh McDaniels. I like the McVays. You know, trees, those guys.
Well,
I like
get a guy from his tree, right? That black dude. Ain't he the offensive pass coordinator? The kid that was coach for Chicago?
The intern from the Bears. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was under Josh, right? McVay.
Yep, he was on the
McVay. They did get. Okay. They got. You know what they doing? I think the most important one was getting Maroney for the offensive line. That was the most important one. I think he was more important than McDaniels. Because I told you guys what I say, Crook, inside out. I don't care about the wide receivers. I don't care about none of that shit. You get you an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman. You get the kid Carter, or you get the white boy from LSU, or the other kid from Penn State, or wherever he was from.
I wouldn't care if they dumped all the money they had on that offensive line, because that shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't care about no wide receivers and no trick running backs and no. I don't care about Travis Hunter. I'm sorry, no disrespect. You ain't winning unless you got that line in that. You ain't winning in the NFL.
True.
I'm sorry.
It goes. Well, you can see. Just look at the. Look at the playoffs.
Teams.
Look at the playoffs. Just look at the playoffs. The playoffs tell you about what a good offensive line and a defensive line can do for you.
That, man. You need that. Joe Tooney, why we let him go?
Why we let Tooney go? Exactly.
Okay, you know why Bill let him go. Belichick right there. Shaq Mason.
Shaq Mason
still holding it down.
The greatest coach of all time, letting the interior go and trying to replace him with Bobby Brown and who's the other? Bill Murray.
Your boy still at it. Ted Karras. He's still at it.
Karras and
it's a lot of offensive linemen Bill just let walk out the fucking door. Like Stoney said, man, Stoney, he stayed 2 years too long. He did. He really did.
Yeah, hell yeah. So did McCourty.
McCourty stayed about 3 years.
He stayed on a little too long.
I'm telling you, if I was the owner, if I was Kraft, I would say, Bill, I'm gonna let Tom walk, but motherfucker, I'm watching you. That's what I would have said. You making me get rid of this guy. And first, then he wanted to get rid of Tom for Garoppolo and Derek.
Yeah, that was all kind of crazy shit.
Crazy shit, man. Like,
yeah, that was craziness.
Damn,
I knew that was not for Mr. Glass. When I said, yo, this dude wants Mr. Glass, like, are you serious? No. And he proved he was Mr. Glass, Garoppolo. Yeah, Come on. He proved it. I knew he was Mr. Glass. Like, you don't want him. And Bill wanted Glass, boy. But
he did.
He sure enough did, boy. Woo, he did. To the point where he even gave the 49ers a gift. He gifted them.
Remember, reason he talked about 49ers, remember, he was going to send Tom to the 49ers. That's what Tom was going.
He was going
to send Tom to San Fran. And he was trying to package it. Yeah, Tom, you go back home and be over there with Shanahan, and y'all gonna be great. Tom with the Kraft on, like, yo, Bill, Kraft, get this motherfucker back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he was like, it's either me or and then the Grop kid had to go. That's when they sent Mr. Glass over. But yo, for your answer, to answer your question, I was displeasure with the not the saying. I don't got nothing against Vrabel as far as who he is as a coach. I just think the process was kind of shady.
Now,
Yeah.
But with that,
shady.
the process was very shady, and that's just being 100. But with that being said, yes, they're putting together a good staff. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
They better hope they win, because if they don't win, somebody got to answer, right?
Yeah,
That's just it. If it's not, and when I mean win, because with the staff, with this coach, with this big move you made, you shook up the whole shit. And the staff you got, you brought it back, you put it together, you got some old with some new. And I mean coaching wise, and whatever you decide to do with the players. But if this doesn't work and you don't make the playoff, you got a lot of questions to be answered. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna be put on the spot.
They got to make on this draft.
They got to.
They have.
This is like very important to them, and the coaching this year is very important to them. And I think maybe they would get something better out of them. Who knows? Let's see. Let's really see. As far as them, I mean the players. You see what I'm saying? Maybe let's see what happens. It's going to be a different team. Do you think most of these guys are going to be here that you saw this year? Probably not. Right? So
hey,
it is going to look different.
I guess your boy Douglas was playing on one leg all year. They said he had a fucked up ankle.
Yeah. You know, there was a lot of situations on that defense that was kind of funny, iffy. And, you know, offensive line was like, we know it, trash every week. Not 1 week, every week. You know, so
replacing Tom shit, they still haven't replaced Grunt. Like that tight end. Patriots always had a good horrible.
Yeah, people liked it. The tight. They thought this kid Hunter was good. I didn't really like him. He didn't show dog.
I mean, well, he's older. You know, he was like an older.
You know what I mean? He just was like one of them.
They need a young guy.
He was the possession type of tight end. Like he sits back in the curl and wait for the ball to come. That was it. He wasn't no, you know, I'll move you out the way and I could break some speed on you. None of that type of shit. So we'll see what happens, man. But yo, guys, we're gonna end it here. It was a great show. We got together on Sundays is our days, man. It seems like, but I think things will be getting better as the season comes to a wrap up. We'll be, you know, all together sometimes on Thursdays, but we are here every Sunday, 7:30. Parlay with us, man. Please come through. Please hit the like and subscribe and the sub button. I mean the follow button on Facebook and all these other different platforms. I appreciate that. Guys, y'all, any last words before I sign off?
See you later, fam.
Yeah, that's nice. I'll holler. Anything else? That's it.
I'm about to get on this NBA shit and get.
Yeah, I'm about to jump on that too. I'm about to jump on it.
Make sure you update them rosters beans for 2K.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I'm about to turn it on right now. Update that shit right now and see what it looked like on there.
After
you know,
catch me after the All-Star break.
Huh?
Catch me after the All-Star break. That's what I get. Because my next thing is gonna be March Madness.
Well, Stack, send me your PS handle, bro.
I got the Xbox. We got a cross-play.
Oh, we could cross-play. Yeah, definitely cross-play. Yeah, some. Let me know what it is, and then we'll hook up.
All right, I got you.
I'll whip that ass in some basketball real quick. It's been some years.
They're off playing the Madden.
Yo, the Madden is nice too, and I ain't even really getting into it like that. But the Madden is nice. I'm really cracking that too, bro. It's like, yo, getting back into the game and it's some funny shit, bro. You be thinking like you're a teenager. Before you know, hours done went by, man. It's the funniest shit. But yo, it was a great show. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
God to make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through.